What's going on, y'all? So listen. What is going? Yo. Oh. I'm sorry. I had to collect myself because, girl, what? Listen, I shouldn't. Oh, Lord have mercy. I hate it when I am correct about something that I don't want to be correct about because it's giving me flashbacks to when I was looking at the shop and I said certain things was gonna happen to a certain character and it wound up happening. And then last week after that whole situation that went down with Ronnie, oh my god, oh my god. Anyway, so we back again for another episode of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Season 3, Episode 5, Brothers and Keepers. I guess ain't nobody's brothers keepers up in this episode, okay? Because they don't believe in that. They don't believe in that. All right, I'm just sitting here like, God damn. If family don't mean nothing, friends don't mean nothing, girl, what? Listen, we get into the episode, and Ronnie starts off the episode, y'all, and he jacking some dude for his car. Now, I'm so surprised he didn't kill a man, okay? He rolled up on a dude and said, nice ride. And I said, oh, okay. Dude was like, all right, whatever. And he said, nigga, I said, nice ride. And he was like, here, take the shit, okay? You know, you got the gun at him and everything, so what he supposed to do? Girl, I'm like, what? Meanwhile, over there at Rock House, Kanan's still conducting business, and Rock come up in there like, what you up here doing? What you up here doing? Who you talking about and all this stuff? Listen, Kanan, you can stay up in here, okay? This is where you're going to be at for the time being. I mean, things could get better to where it was. I said, Rock, it ain't going to happen. The boy ain't even looking at him. I mean, looking at her. The boy ain't talking to her. I'm just like, damn, Kanan is really icing her out. Listen, at the last season, baby, this is where the tides have turned, and I just feel like this is the moment where we see the Kanan that we see now that we saw when we was first introduced to him in Power Book 1. This is who he turned. This is how he turned it to him. Because the whole time we was like, how did this nice guy, for the most part, he was a nice, decent boy who got trapped up in his stuff because his mama was forcing him into it, or his mama had it around him, get messed up in this and get so evil. Now we see. Okay, I said this don't make no sense. The real Kanan is slowly, gradually seeping out. Okay. Meanwhile, Ronnie came over there to his brother's house. Mind you, it probably was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. Unique was up in there knocked out. He come to the door with a robe on like, what's good? Like, what's going on? Why are you here? He was like, I got you something. Baby, he didn't drove up in the car that he didn't jack. Ronnie is like, you can't be doing this. Nigga get out of jail on a miracle and you out here jacking people's stuff. Like, come on, you gotta move better than this. Okay, I told you I was gonna put you on. You have to freaking wait, okay? Just be patient. And you know what it is with Ronnie? Ronnie is impatient, and it confirmed everything that I felt and I was saying earlier in the seasons about Ronnie. Ronnie went to prison. Ronnie left the empire that they had and the business that they had over to Unique to run while he was in prison. Unique turned it into what he needed to turn it into to make him the big dundada out there. And Ronnie cannot accept the fact that he is not that nigga right now. Okay? I don't know if he thought that he was supposed to come out of prison and that he was supposed to be, you know, the big man on top like he once was, and people were supposed to revere and fear him, and he was supposed to just get back into the flow of things, and that's just not how it's working for him. And he don't know how to take it. He don't know how to take working under other people or not having things the way that he wants them to. Baby, listen, Unique did better than me, okay? Unique was better than me because Unique took that man over there to the Chinese spot, even though they was talking cash shit in Chinese, right? I don't like this one. Who is him? We already got Unique. 1 is enough. We don't need this other one because I don't like him, okay? And then the husband gonna say, what is there to like about them? I said, God damn. God damn. I mean, they was being racist and xenophobic on both sides, okay? And I was just like, oh, this is a lot. This is a lot, okay? And at this point, Ronnie just don't understand that he feels as though Unique is, leaving him out of stuff, okay? Because he kept on trying to say, don't play me. Because Unique was like, this is the spot that we running stuff through now, and I want you to run it. He was like, nigga, this ain't shit. Ain't nothing going on. He was like, exactly, we got to get people there, get the word of mouth or whatever. And he was like, this ain't all you got. Unique is like, this is all I got right about now, okay? Baby, Ronnie wasn't buying it. Ronnie don't like the way Unique is handling the business. Ronnie calling Unique soft and everything. Ronnie like, you got that bitch pussy all up on you. I said, oh my God, like when he put it out there that, you up here fucking Rock, you up here fucking the competition, making her feel, you making yourself soft and everything, whatever. Baby, Ronnie is just, I was just like, damn, Ronnie, you doing a lot. Okay, and I just need you to calm down and just to wait. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you came out at a time where they wasn't really expecting you to come out, right? They thought you was gonna have a long prison sentence or whatever. You just so happened to get out because of the technicality that was going on. Because technically speaking, the way that you rolling and the way that you walking out here, I really feel like whatever you got lied upon or whatever that happened, you probably didn't get lied on. You probably did whatever it is that got you locked up. Because look how that man is rolling. The baby, he cussing out Unique cussing him out, trying to say, you ain't the big dog on campus no more. I'm the one that's in charge. I was like, all right, I don't like the way this going. Now, see, it was a little bit of resolve that came through, when Unique went over there to see Juliana, right? And I was like, what you finna go see her for? Girl, Juliana came out that door and she was like, yo, I'm Ronnie. The last time I seen you, it looked like you had something more to say. I don't want to work with you, okay? I work with your brother. I don't like your brother, okay? So therefore, I don't want to work with you. Me and my brother, we ain't the same. Yeah, that's my brother, but I ain't like him. Okay, well, there can be some solutions that happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen to my brother, okay? Ain't nothing gonna happen to my brother. He made sure to say that. Y'all not finna do nothing to my brother because she put out there like, you know what? When I was married, my husband was a good man, right? Until he wasn't. Okay, and now he's no longer here. Okay, well, that's your husband, but ain't nothing finna happen to my brother. That's basically what Ronnie was saying. Ronnie was saying, Unique ain't finna be touched. Unique gonna be rolling when he gonna still be out here. Regardless of what you feel, regardless of the business that we do, I ain't gotta do business with Unique, but ain't nobody gonna touch my brother. I said, oh, okay, so you know what? Maybe I was wrong. Woo! I said, And the way that Juliana was looking at Ronnie while he was speaking and doing all of that chit-chatting and whatever, I don't know, girl. I think she like him. I think she attracted. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just got that feeling. But meanwhile, we're going to put a pause for the cause on Ronnie because, when they found out that, listen, what's his name? Marvin had went to a little lunch or whatever with Gerald, right? They having a little conversation, okay? Because remember last week, they was talking about coming back together, having their own little talks with each other, keeping each other up to date, and talking to each other about how their day going so that they won't fall out the wagon, being each brother's keepers, you know what I'm saying? Being friends and stuff like that. Having their own little semi-support group, right? Girl, they get to talking about the fact that they got daughters and stuff like that. Oh, your daughter, she out here in this group or whatever. Yeah, you got 2 daughters, right? What's their ages? 5 and 7. Oh, yeah, that's the time where they think they know everything, and sometimes they do. But that is what it is. And he was like, yeah, but my daughter, Jukebox, she out here in this new girl group or whatever. And since you in the entertainment, writing off for entertainment now, so you say, you can go ahead and write up something about them or whatever, give them some little press and all that stuff. I said, come on, Marvin, come through. Now, see, Gerald, you had me in the first half. Okay, but then Gerald said, yeah, put it up in there about your daughter named Jukebox, right? Okay, yeah, talk about the fact that she's a girl from the wrong side or the different sides of the track or whatever, wrong sides of the track trying to come. I said, excuse me, as soon as he said the wrong side of the track, I don't care if you trying to say it in a not negative way, saying the wrong side of the track, especially with a black person, or a person of color, it is going to sound very negative and very racist in a sense, okay? Prejudice, that's what it is. It's gonna sound very much like that. I don't care if that's what your intentions was, but that's just how it's gonna sound. And Marvin was just like, hold up, because first of all, what tracks? We ain't never lived by no tracks, and we ain't even lived on no wrong side, okay? And dude was like, my bad, I'm just saying, y'all from South Jamaica, Queens, and ain't nothing going on over there. So it's like some difficult stuff. She was like, you know what, fuck that. And it was like talking about some dude named Dean or some drug dealer or whatever just got killed and all that stuff. And his grandmama, deaf grandmama, was in the other room. They said that she was in the other room and didn't hear nothing that happened. And he was like, wait a minute, who? And he said some dude that had some like Muslim type name, whatever. I think that's what he said. Islamic or Arabic type name or something like that. And he said Abdulaziz. He was like Alazine or something like Ding. Okay, he was like, you knew him? Like everybody in South Jamaica know him. Okay, and so of course he had to get up and he had to go tell Rock. Mind you, Rock comes over there to her business that she just brought, her buildings. Why is the freaking windows busted out? And she wasn't even there for a good 2 seconds before those same 2 police cars pulled up. Those same 2 policemen pulled up. And I said, child, you know what? Please stop talking to me in code, okay? Please stop talking to me in code, girl. Because at the end of the day, just put it out there that you want to squeeze me for money and you want us to pay you money because almost everybody on this block is probably doing the same thing. And also, I know who you are, okay? I know exactly who you are, you know, because they had the windows busted out basically to try to get her to go ahead and say, listen, I'll pay you whatever for protection and all of that stuff. And Rock is not budging. Okay? And I really need something to happen to them. Because first of all, I don't like the way that they're coming off. Okay, that little cocky, condescending, and talking about something. Okay, but you know, you need to get your insurance people on the line, and you need to get your people that your contractor, keep them on payroll and keep them by the phone because the window's gonna be busted out for a while if you don't come over to our side. So basically, we gonna keep on vandalizing your buildings until you get onto the payroll track. That's just what it is. I'm sitting here like, damn, really? We gonna do this? Meanwhile, Marvin come over there to see what was up. And she was like, you know what? I got it. Don't even worry about this, you know, with the whole situation with the police and all that. And then he tells her about Dean passing away and all this stuff. And, you know, it's messed up. Because for Marvin, Dean was giving him stuff because he was handling his own business or whatever. He probably was doing the stuff when he was giving the drugs or whatever to the people in the club and all that stuff. That's probably where he was getting it from and everything. But, you know, Rock was like, well, I'm out the game, so I can't give you nothing. He said, I ain't come over here to get nothing from you. I'm just letting you know what's good. Also, you know, Lou, he got a little club going down out there in Manhattan. And, you know, he doing this little open mic night for the music and all this stuff. And, you know, you should come down. You should check it out. Man, I don't give a fuck about Lou. Lou up here, you know, you getting involved in that. Oh, so you finna let your money go down the drain and all that stuff. I said, what? What is happening? Why is Raquel treating my Lulu like this? Okay? Like, Mr. Lulu ain't been doing nothing but trying to better himself, follow his passion, and make a way for other aspiring artists, okay? That's all that he been out here doing, and you been out here just putting him down. And I'm just like, damn, what's happening? Do he remind you that much of your daddy? I need to know what the daddy issues are, because you know, when Lou was talking to Miss Shirley at the place when he first got introduced to her, he was like, you know, because she said, I'm sorry about what happened to your dad. And he said, ain't no need to be sorry. He did it to himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what went down? What went down with the daddy that people got an issue with? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they see more of the daddy in Lou because all right. They see more of the daddy in Lou because Lou has that same passion for music just like the daddy, right? And so I'm just a little bit confused. And she's so pissed off at him, she gonna say, fuck Lou. I said, excuse me. I did not. You ain't your brother's keeper, okay? He ain't even out here trying to play you. He ain't out here trying to go to the competition in the streets. He literally want to legitimize his business and follow his passion. And you mad because he don't want to stay in your family business. Baby, what you need to be worried about your son, okay? You need to be worried about your son. And stop doing this stuff to Lou. Lou ain't out here hurting nobody, okay? He ain't hurting nobody. I'm just really mad about that. Like, oh my God. That's why your windows got busted, bitch. But anyway, we get to the funeral for Dean, right? Baby, they was giving Dean grandmama all them packages of money and stuff. I said, ooh, all right, she gonna be well taken care of until her last dying breath. I said, oh, that is so sad. I'm sad that Dean gone, even though he really wasn't on here that much, but he made a little bit of an impact to me. I'm just like, damn, D'Angelo Barksdale, you can't stay alive for nothing, okay? Y'all need to go back and watch The Wire if you never watched it. But Raquel showed up and was like, sorry for your loss. You know, Dean was a good man and all that stuff or whatever, talking to the grandmama. And then she see, what's his name? Unique. And so they go outside and it was like, damn, you coming up here putting all that shit on or whatever, even at a homegoing like this, looking good. I forgot, it's been a minute since I seen you. I forgot how good you look. I said, you know what? Shit like that probably would have made me melt. Don't be telling me no shit like that. Girl, let a girl, especially if I'm interested in her, let her say some little corny shit like this and be like, girl, what? I know I'm supposed to be like the so-called masculine one, but goddamn, you know, we want to be treated like little princesses sometimes too. Like, ooh, tell us we cute, okay. But she was like, hey, calm down. You know, you talking too loud, too many ears still around to be hearing all that shit. And it was like, we got to figure out who the fuck did this. Okay, it was like, whoever took Dean out, gotta be a bold motherfucker. And he was like, I can figure out who did it. It was his brother, okay? Ain't gonna have to do something with that nigga, you know, for real. And I was just like, oh, okay. Meanwhile, speaking on Lou had went down to Shirley's, right? And was talking to her. He came up in there. She was like, hey, you want a Jack and Coke or whatever? Or no, Jameson. She poured the drink. He was like, no, just seltzer water. Okay. She was like, oh, all right. And so she got the seltzer water. And then they started talking because he was like, why'd you keep on playing this record? It's the same record. She said, I'm going to keep on playing it until it, you know, can't play no more. She'd have lost some of her records or whatever. He said, okay, that's cool. I'm going to go down there to my mama's house and get some of her records or whatever. And it was like, okay, fine. I just want to understand how come you told that lady to get you a seltzer water and you didn't even drink it? That's what we doing? We wasting stuff. He ain't even drinking. Go back and watch. You know, I be peeping some of the stuff that probably don't even matter, but I just felt so like we are wasting. People are dying out here of thirst. And you just gonna tell that lady to give you a seltzer water and you ain't even gonna drink it. You ain't even gonna sip it. I said, we're not gonna do that. But he went over there to his mama house. Now, see, I didn't even know that the mama was still ticking, okay? Maybe I missed something. I thought the mama wasn't really up in the picture either, you know? But she is, and she up in her feelings. First of all, she said, don't be taking nothing out my garage or whatever. I said, girl, you ain't even using the stuff. 9 out of 10, it was the daddy stuff anyway, but hey, it is what it is. And obviously, she don't like the daddy because of, I guess, it's giving me the feel of, y'all remember the movie This Christmas, right? And how Loretta Devine, Madea, she liked the daddy, but she was hurt by the daddy because he was more into his music, and that's why they got divorced and separated and all that stuff, because he was following the music. He wasn't really a family man. And I feel like that's the same thing that's happened with their family on here. And again, Lou is the one that's very much like the dad. And, you know, when you hurt by somebody and you see somebody in your family that you gave birth to or whatever, having the same passion and look like they're going down the same route that hurt you, even though they haven't done anything to you, you kind of resent them because you're not looking at them as your child. You're looking at them as their father. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got over that hurt, you know? And I feel like that's what's going on with Lou, his mama, and Raquel to a sense too. You know what I'm saying? And, she was like, I don't even know what's going on because your sister ain't giving me no money. Your sister stopped giving me money and all that stuff. And Marvin, he doing this and then there's you. I was like, what? He was like, you up here doing all this music, you need to let it go, because that's what killed your daddy. And he was like, music didn't kill my daddy. And I was like, oh, because it was just the way the mama looked like. And I said, what killed the daddy? Was it the mama? Is you just what you implying or something like that? I don't know. But he did give her some money. I said, you know what? At the end of the day, our parents, especially if we only got one left, they gonna talk some mess and they gonna get on our nerves. And 9 out of 10, we still gonna take care of them. Okay, like that's just really how it is. Woo, girl. So you get that, and you know he goes to the radio station, right? Now this is the radio personality that he yoked up in the previous season. Basically said, you work for me, okay? Because he was working for Camacho. And so, you know, he basically had this flyer or whatever saying that it's an open mic night, and he told him to put that on the radio, and that's what happened. And the peoples was coming down to the open mic or whatever. Meanwhile, speaking of Camacho, girl, the FBI is not letting up, okay? Because they are not buying this whole situation that Crown Camacho is the one that was head of all of this stuff that was going on. From the Italians, you know, shooting out because of him over there at Rock's place, to them having the drug operation going on at the Baisley projects and all this stuff, him having his hands in this and this and this and this. And it was like, it's just not possible. They cannot see it happening, right? And so Detective Howard is talking to another officer or whatever, and, you know, basically what it comes down to is, in order to move this along, they need to get somebody that has some witnesses who witnessed Camacho doing his stuff, and placed him at the Baisley projects, or placed him having this issue and that issue with this person or whatever. But you know, the code of silence is we ain't snitching, we ain't saying nothing, because we ain't trying to die, okay, out here in these streets. So with that being said, Howard had old boy that was in a wheelchair that helped out Marvin come down there to the police station and talk to the FBI agent, and basically said, you know, confirmed that, you know, Camacho was down there, Camacho did this, Camacho did that. Okay, whatever. They bring up the Baisley projects and all this stuff, and then gonna say, did you ever see Raquel Thomas? They brought up Raquel Thomas, and he said Rock, and I said, God damn. Now, you up here trying to make it seem like you don't know what's going on, but then you said Rock, okay? And I said, oh, fuck. That means that you are familiar with who she is, and that you've seen her at least once or twice to know that they call her Rock and you don't go by Raquel. And I was just like, damn. So now, even though they so-called cleared her for the moment, now this particular FBI agent is like, no, something about this ain't right, and something about her story ain't right either, and I need to investigate a little bit more. So we're going to go down there and we're going to talk to her. Baby, Raquel was about to come out the house and she was actually about to come down there to the open mic night thing to actually support Lou. I said, oh, I didn't know that. Because she was like, I'm getting ready. Baby, as soon as she opened up the door, can you imagine this, open up your door in this new neighborhood that's probably predominantly white, and seeing white faces in your door like that, and they ain't even ring the doorbell? You about to roll out your house and they just right there like, damn. Okay, I would have been scared. I'm like, oh God, what's going on? Talk. You know, but she was like, what's good? Why are you here? It was like, Miss Raquel Thomas, we need to come down. You take a ride with us and talk to us in the police station, because we need to talk about your story again. It was like, and I'm going to just let you know. She was like, listen, okay, well, I'm just about to go meet my family, okay? Well, it's very much imperative that you do this right now, because she said, you want to do this now? It was like, yeah, no better time than now, right? And I'm going to just let you know, you ain't got no warrant for you to come down there. It's not required for you to come down there, but it's in your best interest that to do. I cannot stand when they do stuff like that. Do not tell me you ain't got no warrant for my arrest. Do not tell me that that I have to come down there and it's a warrant, and you're making me come down there and trying to make it seem like, oh, you have the decision. You can come if you want to. But then you're going to tell me it's in my best interest that I do. So if I don't, you're going to harass me until I do? What? Don't do that. Don't try to make it seem like you're giving me an option when you're really not giving me the option to not go. So she said, I mean, I'll go. I just got to call my lawyer. Yeah, bring your lawyer down there. So they talking to her up in the police station. And she not giving them what they want, you know. And basically... I said, what are y'all trying to do? I feel like they was really trying to trip her up. and she wasn't having it. The lawyer wasn't having it, and the lawyer feel like, oh, they just trying to, do what they do. But at the end of the day, they reaching for straws, and ain't nothing gonna happen. So you ain't even got nothing to worry about no more. Meanwhile, somebody that probably got something to worry about, Famous. Okay, Famous was out there on the block trying to get the stuff ready, whatever, distributing stuff, getting the money and all that. Next thing you know, the cops pull up. They arrest his ass. He gets in an interrogation room, right? And they asking him about Freddie Williams. I said, who the fuck is Freddie Williams? I had to go back to the very beginning, and I said, oh my God, that's the dude that he shot up in the hallway. Remember? And he killed, okay? And so he was like, I don't know who Freddie Williams is. It was like, but you went to school with him. He was like, okay, well, the nigga was in the grade before me. Okay, so you do know who he is. He was like, I don't know who he is. Just because I know a nigga through passing or whatever, because he went to the same school, don't mean that I'm friends with him. That don't mean that I know who he is, know anything about him and all that stuff. I will say this. For Famous being as goofy as he is, and so lazy and lackadaisical about things, he held his own up in that interrogation room. He didn't give out nothing, right? And so you got the other dudes on the street that's working for Kanan. They telling him Famous got arrested and they took the money. They took Famous and the money, right? And Jovan, the one that got arrested in the beginning of the episode last week, he done with this because he said he ain't got time for it, okay? And so he was like, don't worry about it. Everything gonna be cool, whatever. So when Famous get back to the apartment and he telling him what's up, he asking him what about the money. He said they took the money and all that stuff. And even not Famous, but Kanan, he told the dudes that was working for him to just go ahead and if you ever get knocked, to just throw the money to the side or whatever. Just throw it out or whatever. Throw the money, throw the product or whatever to the side, and you could come back and you can get it or whatever. At this point, I'm not liking Kanan. I'm not liking Kanan because of the way that he is speaking to people. And I get it that you are trying to be a boss. I get it that you are pissed off at your mama. But let that be between you and your mama. Okay? I really feel like sometimes you do got to put on a strong foot and show that you are in charge or whatever. But you ain't got to be so goddamn evil and mean about it. And that is what he's turning into. And he's starting it off with talking the way that he's talking to Famous. I did not like the way that he talked to that boy. That Famous been down with him forever. Famous was with him when he got into some mess. Famous never tricked off on him. Famous never did nothing. Even when he was up in that police station, he could have did something like that. But he didn't. He all up in his face. You keep your motherfucking mouth shut, okay? You told them about Fred. I ain't tell him nothing. Because Famous is like, that shit is eating at me. That I took a life. And he was like, you don't tell nobody about nothing. You don't tell me about it, okay? Let this be this last time you say something. Okay, nigga, I ain't doing this, you stupid. I was like, oh my God. Why are you talking to this boy like that? He lost points with me. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. Famous loyal as hell to Kanan. And if Famous was to flip, we can see why. It's just... he gets no respect. And Famous said something real, too, that I just noticed. He was like, Jovan gets locked up. You go try to get him out, and you do whatever you got to do to get him out, and you inquire about him. I get locked up or get knocked by the cops. You don't say nothing. You don't do nothing. And I said, that is real. He really did it. He found out Famous got arrested and didn't even go try to get Lou to get him out like he did Jovan. And I understand Jovan, this is probably his first time doing this, but that's still, that's your boy. That's your brother. Okay? And so at this point, they ain't clicking to the point where when they went to the open mic and he saw him there, he just walked away and he got on the stage. And Famous actually did a good job with his little rap. I ain't even gonna lie. I used to think that Famous, boy, you need to sit your ass down, okay? But he did a good job. He had the whole crowd rolling, doing his thing. And I was just like, all right, little Faye, you do that. Okay, we growing. Meanwhile, let's get to Jukebox. Jukebox in this group, Baby, I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't even think it's gonna get off the ground. They was up in there doing the rehearsals or whatever. And when I tell you, see, this is why I don't like these manufactured put together as groups with people that don't know each other. We don't know if our personality matches. We don't even know if we like each other or whatever. We got a bitch in the group. We got one that's the Marlon of the group. And what I mean about that is, y'all seen the Jackson movie, The American Dream, right? When Marlon couldn't get the step right, and Joe used to whoop his ass until he got that shit right. That's Aisha, okay? Aisha can't get the steps. She got it, but she can't get it right away. You know what I'm saying? She messed up the formation a little bit. Crystal getting pissed off, and the only one that's really just there to be there and just, you know, taking it all in with no attitude or anything like that is Juke. And the only one that's offering comfort and, you know, encouragement to Aisha is Juke. Crystal, she a bitch, and the choreographer is somewhat of a bitch, and then the manager girl, she a bitch to the girl too. We still early in the game, and you can't be replaced. I'm like, damn. The girl said she was dizzy. She was like, I'm good, all right. I said, damn. So Juke was like, you know what? If you need some help, I can help you. They do link up to do a little bit of rehearsal up in there. They talking about, you know, just talking about each other and getting to know each other. We found out about Nicole, you know, found out about the fact that, you know, she let her know that she gay, that Nicole was her girlfriend and all this stuff. And I feel like she was like, you sneaky, because now you talking about me, and we was talking about you and all that stuff. And she was like, you and your girlfriend still together? She was like, no, it didn't work out. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. So I'm seeing them flirting with each other. And when Marvin came to pick her up and they was outside still talking and flirting, then Aisha gave her that hug and Juke was surprised by it, like, what? And then Marvin was up in the car like, you know, I was just like, oh my goodness, it cracked me up the way that he was just looking and like, yeah, get it. And I was just like, oh, this is such a stark contrast from when we first saw him learning about the fact that Juke was a lesbian and the way he choked her up, okay, to now being fully accepting of her and even saying, you want your little girl to come up in the car? I mean, we got some room and everything. At your little shorty or whatever. I mean, you know, do what you gotta do and all that stuff. She was like, no, we just friends. He's just a friend. I like that. I said, look, I'm liking Marvin and his evolution. You know what I'm saying? That was really cute. But she did invite her to the open mic night, right? And while she was there, Kanan did show up. And, you know, Kanan and her had a little conversation. And she told him about her or whatever. And saying, just calm down, you know, don't be disrespectful and all that stuff. But then when they had a look, he sits down at the table. Juke wasn't at the table, but she was looking. I don't know if they was really flirting. Was Aisha flirting with him? Or was they just being nice? I don't know, because Juke kind of gave me the feeling like she thought that it was a flirting type of situation. I was just like, please don't let it be that this girl is giving off mixed signals and not really realizing that she's giving off mixed signals. Because I really want Juke to win. Because we saw how cold-hearted her, like she was so cold when we saw her on Power. You know, the original Power, grown Juke. She was cold just like Kanan. And I just like, I don't know. I really don't want her to get her heart broken again, okay? But I failed to mention last week when Kanan found out about Juke getting into the girl group and he took her out to a little dinner and all that stuff and talking about how, you know, he used to be jealous of people trying to take her away from him and that, you know, he gonna be around for her forever. And I said, you jealous of people taking her away from you when you the one that took her out this world. Bitch, I said, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? I said, niggas. But, anyway, so you got that going on. Baby, Ronnie came back to the house. Now, when he got that car, he told Unique that he wasn't going to stay at the house no more, okay? But when, what's her name? Pranessa? I said Pranessa? Baby, we just can't be simple and say Vanessa, but it's Pranessa like the bitch is pressed. She came outside and she saw him out in the house and she was like, Ronnie, what the fuck are you doing here? I was like, I'm just letting you know, And where's Unique? He probably over there with his bitch Rock. That's who he fucking with. You need to go ask. I said, why would he do that? Why is he this way? I was like, oh my God, Ronnie, you are such a messy bitch, okay? And then when Unique was home or whatever, Pranessa did confront him and was like, so you out here fucking around with Rock? That's why you ain't been home or whatever? And I was like, what are you talking about? This is business and woo. It was like, you got a home over your head. You got a roof over your head. You taken care of. The kids taken care of. And he basically said, like, since I'm providing all these things, it shouldn't even fucking matter. But then I forgot until she said this. She shot at you with your son in the car. And I said, oh, how did I forget that? And then tried to make it seem like you tried to take out the cops. I remember that part. And put it on you because, you know, remember when you had Kanan, the coat, they went in there, Lou went in there, switched the coat up and all that stuff. I was like, oh my God, I forgot all about that with the car and the baby in there. I said, okay, so Pranessa, I'll give you that. You have a right. Technically speaking, Pranessa has a right to be pissed off regardless. Even if that didn't happen, you cheating on me, bitch. And then you cheating on me with the enemy. Like, come on. Come on. Meanwhile, you know, speaking of Raquel, that social worker came over there to the house and what's his name? Kanan was nowhere to be found. Kanan is over there in South Jamaica trying to conduct business, okay? And, you know, the social worker, I get that she trying to do her job or whatever. She gonna tell Ronnie. She gonna tell what's her name, Raquel, well, because she was like, you know how kids are, you know, we just moved into the neighborhood and he just over there with his friends, you know, trying to have a little fun with his friends or whatever. Okay, well, he with the same friends that probably got him in the situation that he is now, right? With the gun and all of that stuff. He needs to find new friends in this neighborhood because this is a nice neighborhood, okay? You know, I'm up here trying to do the same job that you're supposed to be doing, keeping your son safe and making sure he's good. I said, excuse the fuck out of me. Ma'am, I know you trying to do your job, but sometimes it just be the tone that I just cannot get with some of these people, okay? And then I was just like, oh my God, y'all finna get this girl locked up. I said, listen, you know what, Raquel, you tried to get your son caught up to get back up in your house and it's just not really working, okay? Because he about to get your ass locked up. All right, and get him taken. It's about to get him taken out and put in the system because you wanted to get him. I said, child, you didn't think this all the way through. If he doing all this stuff and he's still being persistent against you, girl, that little plan was not gonna work. Okay. She said, I'm gonna let you rock on this part. I'm gonna let you rock this time. I'm gonna give you a freebie. Okay, but the next time he ain't here, we gonna have to take his to family court. He gonna be taken out your home, and we gonna have to let the courts deal with it. And she was like, okay, cool, thank you. But when the next time you popping up? She said, whenever my schedule permits. I said, damn, bitch. And you know, on the one hand, Miss Principal Lady did say it was gonna be random visits, meaning that you ain't gonna know when it happens, okay? Just like random drug tests, that type of situation. And speaking of Kanan was over there at the crib. You know, he was about to go into the house or whatever. And why was Ronnie there? Ronnie said, I know you working. You Raquel's son? Okay, I'm Kanan. So who you getting your work from? I said, what? Oh, like, I know you out here putting out who you work for. He was like, I work for me, nigga. What are you talking about? It was like, I know you can't be the little nigga that's out here putting that heroin, working with that heroin. He was like, heroin? Ain't nobody working with no fucking heroin, okay? Now, first he tried to stop him from getting into the house, right? But then when he said he showed his hand too soon and he talked about some heroin or whatever, I said, you gonna confront somebody, Ronnie. Make sure you have the right information. That nigga selling weed. He ain't selling heroin. He ain't on that big level yet, okay? He might be next week when he get with snaps and pops, okay? But no, that's why Kanan looked at him like, heroin? Nigga, ain't ain't nobody selling no heroin out here. Okay, and went on upstairs. I'd be scared to be up in that place knowing that this motherfucker know exactly where I live and he crazy as hell, bitch. Okay, and when I say crazy as hell because after Unique found out that Ronnie told Pranessa about the fact that he was fucking with Rock, he said, I gotta go find this nigga. Unique got up in the car. He went driving. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Finding him. Looking. And I think he went to Unique's old place where he used to get his tracksuit fitted and all this stuff or whatever. And so he found Ronnie up in there. Ronnie doing the whole spiel because he was like, why the fuck you gonna tell Pranessa about Rock and all this stuff? You up here trying to be the big man and you trying to talk about, oh, you the boss on thing. I'm the nigga out here. I'm the head nigga out here. What you doing is being a bitch up here killing Dean and then talking and telling Pranessa about Rock. That's a bitch shit. I said, you know what? You correct, but I want you to calm it down a little bit because Ronnie, did you see when they was about to get into it and then Ronnie took them glasses off? I said, oh my God. And at one point, when Ronnie was talking to Juliana, and Juliana said, I don't give a fuck, we not working with you, and I don't want to have nothing to do with y'all, okay? And she turned away and went back up in her house, or she walked away or whatever. The way Ronnie still stood there so stoic, and he really didn't move, he ain't had no real emotion, and he just took his, he tied up his, he buttoned up that button, the way that he did that, I was like, you know, something about that was kind of just, to me. I just said, oh no, I just feel like something else is coming down the pipe, okay? Girl, when he sat there after Unique cussed his ass out, which he needed, okay? And then he just calmly took his glasses off and he folded them up like, I'm about to whoop this nigga's ass, but you're not about to break my motherfucking glasses because I still need to see, okay? I said, oh Lord. The way he did that, I just knew that Unique was not going to win this battle. And the whole time, I'm like, Unique, when he first got out, and he was sitting in that undershirt at that table, and you even said yourself, damn, nigga, you got them big old prison muscles. And I said, fuck, nigga. I said, Unique, I get it. I feel like it was better to put a hit out on this nigga than for you to try to fuck this nigga up yourself. Granted, I know you went in there thinking that you was just going to beat his ass and that was just going to be it. I said, this is your brother Ronnie that we are talking about. This man is not mentally stable. This man is still living in the past. This man is still a man with a vengeance and he got a set path that he's trying to go to, and you are getting in the way. Soon as they start fighting, Unique had the upper hand. Ronnie started beating his ass. Unique started beating his ass. And then Ronnie really started beating his ass. And then Unique ended that shit. I said, oh my God, he really beat up Ronnie like that, right? Ronnie was laying on that floor like this. Next thing you know, that bitch popped up. I said, hold the fuck up. I said, see, this is why I say he is the real Michael Myers. He is the real Michael Myers, but Michael Myers if he spoke, okay? That nigga lay on the ground as Unique was about to walk out. Like, fuck, nigga, okay? And I said, oh, you really think you did something? I thought it was going to be over like that. Like, you know, Ronnie was going to, like, try to set out trying to get him later. I did not expect this to happen. I'm mad that this happened. And I'm mad that whatever I said last week just came true, okay? Because 2 seconds after that nigga laid on that ground to make it seem like Unique won that fight, that nigga popped up like this, got up, got this stick or whatever that was over there, and whacked the fuck out of Unique in the back of his head until Unique fell down on the ground and he just kept on bam, 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 bam. Then he turned them over and did it again. Bam, 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 bam. And then pulled this up, and you can just hear it, and you could tell that the life had literally left Unique. And then he lifted him up and punched him so fucking hard with that thing in his face. Whack that nigga. I said, and Unique was just laying there. I said, oh my God. I'm thinking, you know what? I was just sitting here like, and then the way that they had Unique laying down on the floor, I said, maybe I'm looking for the eyeball to flutter, like, okay, he's still alive. You know, it be some people that get whooped the fuck up like that, and they still be, you know, there'll probably be something wrong with them, but they'll still be here a little bit. But girl, ain't nothing happened. He was motionless. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. The Lulu part of me was still holding out hope that Unique really was not gone. Up until we saw the very last moment where we see Ronnie standing over a fucking cliff with Unique's chain in his hand. And then we see the body just tumble down the goddamn hill into a fucking pile of goddamn garbage. Like, in a garbage. In a garbage landfill? What? You took out Dean and you took out your brother and it's what in the span of a couple of days? Ronnie, you gotta go. You really gotta go because you hurt my heart. I want you to say a little bit, but you gotta go. Somebody gotta bust this nigga kneecaps. Somebody gotta break his glasses, okay? Somebody gotta hit him in his side and his kidneys because I don't understand. Like, you have to do him like that. Maybe if you would have got your ass out and got you some pussy, you would have been okay for a second, okay? You worried about the wrong things, the wrong things. I gotta go, y'all, because the way he just let his body tumble, and you know that nigga don't care. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. And now Pernessa finna be coming at the rock. Where the fuck is Unique, okay? Did you do something to him? Girl, bitch, go before she kill your ass, okay? She ain't take out Unique. But, oh my God, Unique is no longer Unique. Oh my God. He's uniquely in the goddamn trash. Oh my God, let me get the hell up off of here, y'all. Peace.